Earlier, we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this.
One important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done. But
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, lead a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Junior's out there at Bledsoe, and it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here is Knight. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Griffin against Middleton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
He doesn't let you off the hook, Blake Griffin. He likes to draw contact and usually gets to the free throw line.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Ty Snell's checked in for Detroit. Brown comes in for Luke Kennard. Now, here's Junior. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Rebounded by the Pistons. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. When you look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Pass to Griffin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When Blake sees a lane to the basket, it looks like his eyes lights up and he attacks.
Antetokounmpo passes to Junior. 2 points. That one goes. Junior's got 8 here in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Pistons making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Pistons trail by 19. Brown outside. Bledsoe against Knight. Back to Brown. Vicious to Snell. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Brown. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Knight. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Brown outside. Passes it to Snell. Back to Brown. Out tonight. Griffin trying to get open. A shot by Knight, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Brandon Knight. Brown outside. Back to Galloway. And off the glass. That one's good. Galloway's got his second bucket. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Brown, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Bledsoe for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. And so Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee, with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it.
They have laid on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pacers, was terrific. He finished with 59 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
For the Pistons, Makai Lucas checked in, and it's Kennard in for Bruce Brown. So it's the Pistons now. Pass to Makai Luke. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Galloway following the bucket by the Bucks. Down low, here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
That is in Blake Griffin's DNA, dunking on guys.
On offense here, the Bucks. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. To the inside. And finished off by Griffin.
Blake Griffin's teammates have to say wow, because they get the chance night in and night out to see something fantastic.
Pass to Junior. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Junior's got 42 in the game.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Mikhailu. Takes it to Griffin. Good D by Lopez.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
For the Pistons, John Henson's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And Dumboya subbed in for Blake Griffin. And the foul called on Junior. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Passes it to Mikhailu.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Kennard. He kicks it to Knight. A 3-pointer is right on target. Knight's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.